What what's up, guys? We just saw the new notification. If we come over here to our Epic launcher, we just got this about 5 minutes ago at 3:30 a.m. with this new update. So I decided to go ahead, open up their new setup, their new patch notes. Let's read through this before they start up. But we got our new patch notes for version 6.0, guys. I mean, it's version 6.0. Let's go. Like, that's fucking dope. Looks like we have a new trailer, too. We definitely have to watch that. But Season 6 arrives in Battle Royale and brings new goodies with it. Uncover what's in the new Battle Pass. Explore an updated island with pets. Oh damn, they actually did add those pets. Huh. Who figured they'd actually add pets into Fortnite? This is going to be so crazy, guys. And become one with the shadows with the new consumable. Join in on the Cram Session mini event and save the world and learn more about a new enemy that has appeared from the storm. Apparently there's a new enemy in Save the World, guys. That's going to be interesting because I typically play way more Save the World than Battle Royale. Nothing like against Battle Royale. I just enjoy that type of game better. But let's go in. Let's watch this new trailer. Uh-oh. This might actually be why they're delaying the new launch because they already released patch notes, but they haven't launched it yet. Apparently, the video is now unavailable because it contains content from Studio 71 France, who blocked it. That freaking sucks, but we got another video down here, so might as well watch this one. But Battle Pass Battle Royale. New season, new Battle Pass, 100 levels, over 100 new rewards, available in game right now for 950 V-Bucks. Find out more information on this season's Battle Pass here. Well, I mean, it's not available right now because of the technicality of the fact that it's not actually released because they haven't launched it, so that kind of sucks, but screw that. Let's watch this video and see what they got. Oh, what? Damn, is that a freaking werewolf? What the hell? What the hell are they doing with this? Okay, well, I have to say, female tomato head looks dope as fuck. I definitely love the transformation. Okay. Wait, was that from Ukulele? Let's rewind this for a second. Oh, not quite far enough back. I swear. Frick. Get this back here. This looks exactly like the lizard from the game Ukulele, which are made by the same people who made Banjo-Kazooie. That's kind of weird, honestly. That looks basically exactly like that guy, just in a smaller version, but oh well. And I guess it's them. The dog definitely looks amazing. Then we got this little dragon over here, which is cool as hell. Like, who doesn't want to go around the map rocking an epic-ass dragon? Let's go. Yep. Gotta give him credit there. The pet's idea, that is genius. Yeah, that looks exactly like the thing from Ukulele. It's so weird. But pets, Battle Royale. Always have a friend watching your back when you drop in. Pets are now available in-game. So if they're watching our back, the question is now, is if they're watching our back, does that mean they can like see enemies behind us and like give us a notification or something? Because that'd be super cool. Like, imagine that for a second. There's like, you're just running down the map, someone comes up behind you, but they like bark or make an animal noise. That'd be so cool to be able to see that. Just these guys giving away your enemies' locations, helping you out, giving you a perk in game. I know it's mostly about cosmetics, but if they add in a free one into the Battle Pass tiers, like, you can't complain about it. It's there, it's free, so everyone can have that advantage eventually. So as long as they a free one and they do that, that'd be amazing. But now we got apparently a Shadow Stone. That kind of sounds interesting. Embrace the darkness with this new consumable that can be found around the map. Huh. Looks really unique, and definitely the runes there in the back. So that means they're probably going to be found in that area only. Updated map, like, of course they've got to update the map. It's been a while since they've updated it. I mean, the last thing they technically updated was Loot Lake whenever the cube dissolved into the lake. But updated map, Battle Royale, islands floating, crops growing, storm approaching. Changes have happened all over the map. Glide in to find all of them now. Well, you definitely have to glide in as soon as that release. Oh, here's the new Save the World enemy, guys. That actually looks freaking epic. But it'll be a pain in the butt to kill, more than likely. Riot Husky. A new enemy approaches from the storm, and they've unprepared. Taking this enemy head on may be tricky. Ugh, dang it. I already hate these guys because they're so annoying to kill in the later levels. Now they're gonna have a freaking riot shield. Oh, why? Why do you do this to me, Epic? Cram session. Save the world. Exciting things are on the way to save the world. To celebrate, join in on the Cram session mini event and earn additional rewards. Okay, so this was actually announced 2 days ago, I believe, that they were going to be doing something with this Cram session. There wasn't really info on it, but the rewards sounded pretty good from what they'd be giving out. So let's go ahead and read through this. General performance. They fixed the rare crash that occurred when taking focus off the game, such as alt-tabbing and then bringing focus back into the game. Reduce feature on Mac caused by graphics applications. Sweet, they fixed it on Mac because I know a lot of my friends play on Mac because Macs, like, they aren't the best gaming computers, but I can definitely understand why people play on them. It's better for schoolwork or college if you're in college, so I can understand why people are playing on them. Mobile. Shellstone icon appears in empty slots of inventory after the effect ends on mobile. Wanting to track the top community issues, head to, oh, who wants to care about community issues? No, I'm just kidding. Community issues, that's honestly how they fix most of the stuff in their game, so definitely appreciate that. Now let's read through Battle Royale, the weapons and items list, because we gotta know what they're adding, what they're taking away, if they're taking away anything. But we already saw this up here, the Shadow Stones. I found a picture right up here, this giant Shadow Stone thing. Definitely can't wait to see that on map because that's gonna be a look. But it's consumable, typically found around corrupted areas of the map. Well, I guess you're right there, guys, that it's found on those areas with the runes. Using a Shadow Stone will apply Shadow Form for a brief period. While in Shadow Form, unable to use weapons, well, that's gonna suck. Become invisible to enemies when stationary. Huh. That's gonna make it really interesting for the game that we can become invisible in the damn game. It's gonna be cool but weird. Become more visible and leave behind a shadow trail when moving. Okay, that makes sense then. Gain increased movement speed, jump height, and fall damage immunity, as well as gain a new ability. Phase can be activated by pressing the primary fire button. Sweet! Yes, they added phase from Save the World. For those of y'all who don't know what phase is, basically, it's like a super speed boost that makes you go farther and quicker, and on some things you can actually go through it. Phase propels you in the direction you are facing and allows you to pass through objects. Yep, basically exactly what I just described. The effect lasts 45 seconds but can be exited early by holding down the Alt fire button. So if you're on PC, right click, and on console, well, I don't play on console, so I don't know that, but they vaulted the impulse grenade. Dang it, why? I love using those to just launch my enemies off a cliff. Suppressed submachine gun. Okay, I can understand that. That's been in here for a while. Light machine gun. What? They vaulted the bouncer? No, those are so fun. They voted the dang remote explosives. Why? I love blowing up my enemy's forts. It's so fun to just run up to someone's fort, throw one dang C4, and explode them to heck. Why did they have to remove that? That's so sad. All the weapons and items added to the vault in patch 6.0 will currently remain available in Playgrounds. Well, at least I'll still be able to C4 myself in Playground because I love my C4 guys. Added momentum functionality to grapplers when hitting moving object, vehicle, players. Momentum will be added to your launch force. Oh, that's going to be really nice then because if you use momentum on a vehicle, you can go super far now. This only happens when the momentum would be a net gain. You cannot lose momentum. Okay, that's good. Grappler charges reduced from 15 to 10. Dang it. That's going to suck, though, that we only have 10 now instead of 15. Double barrel damage reduced from 143 to 150 to 114 out of 120. Yeah, I can see that. So let's reduce dual pistol floor loot drop chance from 1.49% to 0.88%. Okay, good. I was getting way too many dual pistols. Bug fixes. Let's go through this really quick because everyone needs to know our bug fixes. Players will no longer be launched with greater force than intended when using the grappler in a vehicle. Okay, that's good. Using the grappler while using a launch pad will no longer cause inventory functionality issues. I never had an issue with that, so I don't know exactly what they fixed there, but the top half of a player's model will no longer clip through walls when using the grappler while crouched. That's definitely good. Fix the visual issue that could cause the plunger to be visible on the grappler while the projectile is active. Okay. Players are no longer prevented from changing equipment when firing the grappler while switching weapons. Adjusted the time of the heavy sniper reload animation to match more closely to when the bullet is reloaded. That's nice. Gotta love those visual cues. Reduce the amount of force applied when shooting a vehicle with a shotgun. Okay, fair enough. Gameplay. Okay, we got new locations. Before it's launched, we can see what we got here. Apparently there's going to be a floating island, okay? It's going to be unique, corrupted areas. That's what is mentioned earlier whenever it's talking about the new item. We got cornfields. Honestly, I was going to say this might take over Anarchy or Lazy. It's probably going to go close to it, not buy it. Haunted Castle. Well, guys, they actually did post in spray paint from last season of a castle, so we kind of all knew a castle was coming out at some point. But I can't wait to see this in person. My guess is this is probably going to be somewhere over by Haunted Hills because it's already haunted. Just add a castle nearby, it makes perfect sense. So hopefully they add that there. We don't know yet though. And of course they want us to drop in and find the rest, like our secret locations, like the little village in the desert that everyone loves to go to. So, custom controller bindings. Yes, for all you console players out here, this is great news for y'all because it looks like you're going to be able to finally customize your controls to what you're used to. Get those Call of Duty controls, get those Battlefield controls, whatever you prefer. You can do that now. Choosing your configuration has changed to a selector on the left side of the menu. Okay, after selecting custom, the right side of the menu becomes buttons that are selectable. When a button is clicked, it opens a list of actions that can be assigned to that button. Okay, makes sense. You just basically click a button after clicking it, uh, kind of like if you ever mess with your controls in Smash Bros. That's what it sounds like. It'll be there. But mode selection, combat, and build has changed to selectable by triggers. That's gonna be interesting. When in either combat or build mode, the actions for that mode and the actions that span between modes will appear in the actions list to select from. Console input-based matchmaking. Okay, that's gonna be nice. That way you play and people that have relatively the same stuff. Players using a keyboard and mouse on PS4 will now be put into the PC matchmaking pool. This could be interesting and kind of annoying. I get why they do it, and it's definitely better than the PS4 players with mouse and keyboard playing with people who are on controllers because that's super unfair. But looks like start matchmaking with your preferred input device. You'll be queued with the input type you press the play or ready button with. Okay. That's slightly annoying. Well, let's read through this first and I'll come back here for a second. With the input type you press play or ready button with. If you start matchmaking with the keyboard and mouse, then you'll be queued in the PC matchmaking pool. However, you'll be able to switch to controller mid-match if you'd like. If you start matchmaking with the controller, then you'll remain in your platform's normal queue. However, you'll be unable to switch to keyboard and mouse mid-match. Okay, that's good because what I was thinking before I read that, which is why I wanted to read that really quick, is up here whenever it said it cues you with what you start as. I figured that you could start as a gaming controller, then switch over to keyboard and mouse, and then it'd be unfair again. But that prevents that problem, so that's great news there, guys. PC players are unaffected by this change. If you use a controller on PC, then you'll remain in the PC matchmaking queue. Okay, that's slightly annoying because you're using a controller, so it's kind of annoying that you have to still be playing with PC users there. So hopefully they fix that at some point in time. Storm Circle changes. Safe Zone 4. Wait time reduced from 90 seconds to 80 seconds, and shrink time reduced from 60 seconds to 70 seconds. Okay, so basically all of these means that we're going to be waiting less time and matches are going to be moving quicker. Just wait time reduces. Then, as you can see, all these are wait times. Let's look here though. For Safe Zone 7, we have a radius increase from 1250 to 1650. Okay, that means we're going to be able to get there a little bit quicker and not worry about it as much. And Safe Zone 8, radius increase from 625 to 1090. Okay, Safe Zone 9, shrink. Okay, wait time reduced from 30 seconds to 15 seconds. Sweet. So, basically wait time stuff besides Safe Zone 7 and Safe Zone 8, which the radiuses are increased. Moving Safe Zone circles in the late game now move 50% farther from the previous Safe Zone. It's going to be slightly annoying. I already hate them moving. I get why they do it. That way, there's not this one person with a giant fort like it used to be back in season 3, season 2. Not really season 1 because there weren't that many people who were really good at building yet, but definitely a game changer with the fact that safe zones actually move now still. But they're going to be moving even farther. Yay! Not. Bug fixes. Increase the precision and frequency of rotation values sent over the network so that changes to other player rotations in aim direction appear to be smoother. Okay. Improvements made to prevent players from appearing to have jittery movement, especially during skydiving, caused by incorrect acceleration values being sent over the network. This was also sometimes causing other players to appear to be using the wrong skydiving animation. Okay, I saw a little bit of that. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't bug me too much, but if you're one of those people who love graphics stuff, like I can see why that would bug you. It bugged me slightly, but not too much. Optimized texture binding rendering code on Switch. Okay. Switch version is not too popular. Let's get that they're fixing some stuff here. Looks like they're optimized performance when many players are on a screen. Good. Game thread optimizations, optimized movement for supply drops. Not exactly for sure what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Improved performance and memory for Android device is running Vulkan. This affects the S9 Plus and Adreno Note 9 Adreno variants. Memory optimizations for mobile to reduce the chance of encountering low performance when many apps are in the background. Okay. Audio fixes. So apparently they've done some stuff to the audio. Makes sense because they added pets, all this new stuff, so they have to do some stuff to the audio. But let's see what exactly they've done. Players will now have an option in the locker to select their preferred music choice. Unlock new music from the Season 6 Battle Pass. Sweet, yes. That's actually going to be really nice that we're going to be able to have our own music setups now. Because listening to the same ones over and over is kind of annoying. So that's going to be super nice. Looks like they changed the process of footsteps to add more contrast between above and below. Below steps now sound more echoey, like they're coming from the basement. Okay. Footsteps will decrease in pitch the farther they are below you and increase in pitch the higher they are above you. Huh. So if you're below someone, you're going to be able to hear them easier. That's a little bit nice. The volume of footsteps blocked by terrain, buildings, or player-built structures has been increased slightly. That makes sense in the world. Like, if something's blocking you, you aren't going to hear them as well. But makes perfect sense there. Who cares about finding more information? Like, that's all we really need. We don't need too much about the audio updates because it's not gameplay-wise. UI is going to be more important. Increase the distance so you can hear open and close glider sounds. Okay, that's going to be really nice because if rifts are still in the game, if they are, hopefully they are because I love drifting around the map. This will make it easier to tell where they are. Increase the audio range for players skydiving to match that of players gliding. Okay. Added a Doppler pitch effect to the gliding audio. This creates that car pass-by effect as players fly overhead. That's actually going to be really cool though. Bug fixes. Fixed and added audio for the plunger and axe pickaxes on mobile and Switch platforms. I don't play on mobile. I've played it on Switch like twice, so I haven't really seen what this looks like, but I'm sure people on these platforms are going to notice a lot of differences. The UI. This is what I'm personally like. I always love how they set up the GUI in each system because it makes it look a little bit more unique, make it look a little bit more smooth, etc., etc. Just looks overall better. Updated the locker layout to fit more item types. Okay. Bug fixes, removed trailing periods and added them in the appropriate places in the privacy screen. Okay. The display of the purchase button area in the Battle Pass screen will no longer briefly show incorrect information on the first entry. That's going to be nice, but not exactly great. Challenge headers will no longer show the wrong category name and style after scrolling. Sweet there. Art and animation. Added improvements to storm visualization, including rain and lightning effects, which will increase as the storm intensifies. Bug fixes. A minor visual change has been made to the mesh shirt underneath the arms of the power cord outfit. This is to fix visual issues caused by the mesh shirt during certain animations and emotes. Okay, makes sense there. Okay, we're almost done here, guys. We just got replay system and mobile, then we're done with everything Battle Royale. Then we'll end up making our next video on Save the World here in a couple of hours. Replay playback speed can now be adjusted with the controller when the replay HUD is hidden. That's going to be decent. Moved high quality effects flag to lens settings and automatically hide certain aperture and focus settings if the depth of field effect isn't active. Okay, I don't really know what that means. I'm not too good in the replay system. I occasionally use it, but not too much. So replays now correctly use the movement keys set in the input settings. Inverted the default direction of the third-person camera to make the controls consistent with all the other cameras. That's going to be nice. Bug fixes, the important stuff, because there's some really annoying bugs in the replay system. The third-person camera now works with the inverted y-axis option. Okay, that's going to be nice. Alt will no longer open the inventory screen while in a replay. The skip forward button will no longer stop working during a pause replay. Okay, I can see why that would be annoying. Health bars no longer incorrectly animate when enabled while in replays. Health bars no longer turn green when a down player is eliminated. And replay follow cameras no longer change targets every time the timeline changes or refreshes. The drone attached camera position is now correct after the timeline has reset and /refresh. So that's going to be nice because whenever we refresh something, it doesn't have to change. Mobile item tooltips in game will now display more consistently. Okay, like I said, I don't play mobile, so maybe this is a thing for y'all, but I haven't noticed anything. Bug fixes, the guided rocket turn rate is now consistent with other platforms. Touch controls on the map will now function correctly, and video settings now display correctly on the Note 9. Okay, I did hear about that there was a lot of visual issues with the Note 9, even though it's like the thing to use. Okay, I did hear about that. There's a lot of video issues with the Note 9, even though it was like the thing to use for gaming on it. Plus, you got the Galaxy skin with it, so I mean, like, who wouldn't use the Note 9? But that's it for now, guys. We just went through all of patch note 6.0's patches. So we went through the replay, we went through what's new. This is going to be fun. We're going to dive in here in a few, get into the game whenever they upload it. So make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to follow YT Rock My on our journey into Season 6. Let's go.